Hello Aquarius, it is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I am here with an August reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be good for August, September, October. The energies can be current or further pushed out. As usually the things we are facing don't change every day. It tends to evolve over time. All right, so if you guys are on Instagram, please check me out, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I love to connect with you guys there. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. If you're wondering why the heck I'm taking so long to upload videos, it's because I have been so busy. I started the Master Conduit course. If you guys want information on that, I'll put a link in the box below and a video explaining more information at the end of this video. But we started a couple weeks ago, the first group, and it has been absolutely amazing. I did only kind of put it out there and let people know about it for about a week and a half prior to starting. It filled up right away, but now I've gotten a lot more emails from people who saw information about it. So I am going to be starting another one in August. So if you are interested, check out that video or send me a message, okay? I did pull the oracle cards ahead of time because I wanted to use a bunch, and then I'm going to be pulling right from the After Tarot, okay, Aquarius? All right, so it's very interesting. Your first card, don't dim to fit in, all right? And that's coming out in the reverse. And usually this card, there's an energy behind it of where something in your life is almost like it's not coming to fruition the way you want it to. Either you feel like you have to be kind of a shadow of yourself or just like a hazy mirage of yourself, or the situation feels like just a mirage, like it's not solidifying, okay? And there's a part of you where you're feeling like you can't show up fully, like you're having to only show certain parts of yourself. And then we have dance in the reverse. Do something to shift your vibration. And what's interesting is this did come out, a similar message came out for Libra. But there is this aspect of where it's possible something has just been draining your energy so much, and there's a real need to kind of express yourself and be yourself, expand, give yourself permission to take up space. You have the skunk spirit, know your worth, okay? Yeah, I can't help but notice he's sitting on this flower. So a flower smells good. A skunk notoriously smells bad, especially when they feel like they're under attack, okay? And so it's possible that this like image of yourself that's kind of being presented, it could be that you feel like you're having to defend yourself, so you're actually hiding your true fragrance, who you really are, and someone could be seeing you as like combative and angry, but the fact is it's just you're not feeling like you can be authentic in a situation, you're not feeling heard. And the best way to do this is kind of to find a healthier way to let go of these emotions, a way to express yourself creatively to help shift that vibration. And then we have the groundhog spirit in reverse, time to let go. There's something either that you've been holding on, like possibly like 6 weeks ago, you knew like, okay, I got to let this go, and you haven't wanted to. Or there's something, it's like you keep thinking, okay, no, just 6 more weeks of winter, 6 more weeks of winter. The sun's going to come. Summer has to come eventually, right? So 3 + 1 is 4, which can really be, it can be promotion. But the first thing I saw in my head was the 4 of Swords. It's causing you to just kind of stay a little stagnant and be replaying things in your mind. And now you have stepped out of your comfort zone, North Node. If you guys don't know your North Node and you have your birth chart, if you have your chart, or if you know your birth date, time, and place, go to astrosofa.com, do the, find out your chart and look at the North Node. The North Node is it's amazing, okay? Because it's something that seems like it's not super important. It's probably something you don't focus on that much, yet, you know, you're facing certain challenges in your life, and your North Node can tell you a lot about like a main lesson you're meant to learn in this life that actually ties to your success, your manifesting, your abundance. And it's something that you don't want to ignore, yet a lot of times it's in our personality to ignore that thing. And you will see it when you read it. Oh, this is something that has come out in my life a lot, okay? It'll make a lot of sense. And this says step out of your comfort zone. And then we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So for some of you, you know, there's this need. It's either one or the other, okay? For some of you, you're really focused on the practical, and so focused on the practical, you could be ignoring certain parts of the spiritual. You know, like your third eye may be like opening and you're just like, nah, that's crazy, or I'm afraid of it. Or you could be so focused on the spiritual that you're not putting legs in your everyday life to actually creating something. You know, you could be getting like these inspired downloads of things you're supposed to do, yet you're not expressing. You're held back somehow. There's some fear of like, how is this going to look? I feel like I need to be on guard. And this is, for some of you, this is something you have known for a while. It's been on your heart for a while. And so whatever aspect it is, there's a need to balance and actually express yourself. You know, if you're too practical, there's a need to kind of get creative, get spiritual, to shift the vibration, to connect to the divine and be grounded so that you can make something amazing. Or if you're like so much in your head that nobody's even seeing you anymore because you're, you know, watching YouTube videos, studying, meditating, just like really into that right now, manifesting. There's a need to actually like get your feet on the ground, dance, move, or create something. But there's a need to shift this vibration for some reason, and we're going to keep looking. We do have self-love here coming out, which obviously is very important. You know, if there's a situation that's making you feel less than, that is not the path of least resistance. You need to be able to be authentic, and you should be authentic, knowing that, knowing your worth, that you don't have to control the outcome, okay? And if you, what was I going to say about self-love? And as you know, that sometimes we can think like, oh, I'm having self-love, or I'm taking care of myself and I'm doing all this stuff, but are you looking around at your environment and making choices that make that environment worthy of you, okay? Because we have nature in the reverse here, all right? And when this card came out, the first thing I thought was nature versus nurture. Some Aquarians could be really struggling with either really looking at their environment and letting it determine how they feel, what they're worth, what they should do. Like they're really concerned with what other people might think. Or they're really looking at, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, and this is real. And they're forgetting like their power in manifesting, okay? And then for some Aquarians, this is just for a few of you, this is either you or someone you're dealing with. You've gotten stuck in the blame game maybe a little bit. Somebody's gotten stuck in the blame game. They keep blaming their parents, blaming their past, okay? They've gotten kind of stuck in this mode like, this is how I am and it's because of this. But you or the other person has just accepted it and put it on as though this is truth, when in reality that is just one layer. Yes, that is just one layer of you or them. But that one layer, it's kind of affecting everything. It's having an effect on everything, okay? And then we have love. So we have self-love and love. It could be having effect on relationships. We have destruction in the reverse and strength in the reverse. Yes, and with that skunk spirit, you know, somebody is, they want their power. They want to have a voice. They're tired of dimming to fit in. They're tired of trying to be things for other people. But what's happening is they're causing destruction they don't want because they actually have love for the person. But because they're not letting go of that past reality, they feel like they're a product of their past. and it's weighing so heavily that they're getting their strength in ways that are causing destruction. This self-love card is clarified by sacred sexuality, and there is a unicorn, okay, like coming out, and flowers blooming. All right, so for some of you, this is really using your creative, passionate energy to create, to making sure you're not wasting it, but you're using it to create. For others of you, there's a need to kind of look like, where am I giving my sexual energy? And what is that person connected to? Because it really could be affecting your self-love in a way. Like if you feel like I have to do this or they're going to leave, And then we have reclaim over nature. So I just thought of that Bible verse, restore the days the locusts have eaten. Okay, so you may have had like a difficult situation in your past, in your childhood, or with parents, and it's still affecting you so much today. And there's a need to kind of cleanse yourself for some reason with self-love and how you are giving yourself in those lower chakras, maybe to try to gain something. There's a need to purify that and reclaim kind of what's been taken from you in the past, okay? Because we have the outlaw, all right? And I actually got this card recently for myself, and when I thought about it, I was like, the outlaw, sometimes they go behind the scenes to get what they want, because they recognize like, okay, sometimes I can do this alone. I am strong. And they're the ones like people go to and are like, hey, what do you know about this? And they can go get the information. They're strong and they're adventurers and they're looking around. And, you want to kind of come from a place of love still, that high vibration, so that you're creating in your life. But don't be afraid to like tackle something that you've been putting off. Climb a mountain that you've been afraid to climb. Like that's something else we're doing in the course this week. We're really, this week is the practical boot camp. It is about like, hey, what do you need to like step up and do for you that you haven't been doing for you and you've been putting off because you're worth it. Like no more excuses. This is the week. And so some of you, there is, out of love for yourself, love for others, wanting to kind of be more free to experience love, there's something that needs to be faced, okay? And then we have the sovereign. The sovereign. And I want to clarify that for sure. We're going to clarify all this with the tarot now and just get some more information, maybe some more details about who you're dealing with. I'm seeing in this card, there are two sides of the moon around her head. Both sides are illuminated by the sun, yet they're both half moons, which is really interesting. So I think for some of you, you're dealing with somebody, you guys are not able to see each other's side of the situation. So you both are thinking like, I am right, you are wrong. But it is not causing peace because like somebody's not letting go. So it's kind of being stuck in the ending for a long time, and it's mentally draining. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this can be options, it can be illusions, but the thing jumping out to me is the snake around his waist. And and this is right over the sacred sexuality. So I'm really feeling some of you may be bound in some of these lower chakras due to past pain, past trauma, okay? This could be sexual trauma. This could be maybe getting power through that. But there's kind of a need to see other options right now and maybe cut a cord to the past, not cut it, but remove a cord that maybe keeps dragging you back to the past in unhealthy ways. And this isn't the first time this message has come out this week. So I think just right now, energetically, the collective may be dealing with letting go of some past trauma. Then we have the Sun, yes. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, What did I say? I said the Four of Swords. It came out. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about those first two cards. Then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Libra got this as well. So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Leo, Pisces. Let's see what else I see. You know, you could be dealing with any signs. I just call out what I see. You could be dealing with the unicorn. But the Ten of Cups is in reverse. So definitely this, again, could be some past family trauma that is coming out in ways that you don't want it to. And there just needs to be a little bit of release. This is like not getting to the, with both the Six of Swords and this Ten of Cups, it's like you can't let it go, but you're not getting the happiness, the joy that you want, you know? And so there, you're being kind of asked to go, okay, love, self-love, and out of love, be the outlaw for a little while. Go your own way and create something, you know? Create something. We have the Three of Pentacles, and in this one, so this is teamwork, learning. But in this one, he's looking back at a statue of the past, almost like a museum. So for some of you, it's like your past, something in your past has been immortalized. There's like a statue to it, and it just keeps being revisited, all right? And that it's something that may really need to be torn down. And I am getting a lot of chills in my crown chakra. And yes, even looking at the sun, I feel like the sun, because I saw a crown here too. Yes. So even looking at the sun, I feel like this is the crown chakra from some of you. You're getting enlightenment. There's another crown. Enlightenment right now of somebody took something from you, okay? And you've kind of felt transparent in a way where you kind of just became what people wanted you to be, and you're getting the download right now, like, no, you need to be you. You need to be you, and you need to face some of this stuff, and don't block the change, because this Four of Pentacles, like holding on, blocking change, like death is in the background here. This is a transformational period to tear down these statues, okay? I told you we had the Four of Swords, but that's going in reverse, slaying the dragon with the Nine of Swords. This is being up at night, depression, stress, anxiety. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, first off, represents right now, today, nothing is as bad as it seems. Nothing is as good as it seems, okay? And you can create your reality. And it looks like you won't have to be doing it alone, okay? But there's this need to really like know yourself, so you know what really satisfies you. Because some of you, you're trying to create something that is not expansive to you. And you are the outlaw. You're meant to be exploring. There's like great love for you to have and great self-love for you to have. And you're going to start seeing that very clearly. You have the moon. So we have Gemini and Pisces. But the moon's in reverse and Lovers is in reverse. Okay, so something that wasn't really satisfying you, again, you're not doing it alone, but that bondage is going to be cut. You're going to be able to walk freely in these thoughts now. And we have the Chariot in reverse. So rather than kind of putting on a front of ego, having to, you know, whoever has been kind of destructive with their walls up, those are coming down now too. And we have the Hierophant, so that's Taurus, and the Nine of Cups, okay? So this is something, you know, right now you may be getting guidance from somebody who can just help you figure out how to lay down some of these burdens and get your wishes coming true. And this is like a step, okay? Because it's still going to be a little boxed in, and you're looking to be expansive. Yeah, Ace of Cups, peace, love, overflowing. You are going to be expansive. There might be, because with that Three of Pentacles, there are some things you need to tear down. And so part of that may be like you're going to set aside certain like ego or protective mechanisms needing to look a certain way. And you might start following like a certain type of teaching or a certain type of doctrine. And it is going to bring some like abundance into your life. It won't be the whole thing, But then as you work on self-love, then we get to that 10 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, kind of doing it other people's way, or the way like maybe you were raised, it brings you almost to what you want. But right now you're looking for what you want, and it's going to require you to go your own way and be an outlaw in a way. And you might think that people are going to attack you, but they're not. Okay. Whew. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this was helpful. Again, if you're on Instagram, please look me up, Fawn and Fire. If you're looking for a personal reading, I absolutely love connecting with you guys, reading your energy, reading the cards to see where you're headed, and then, you know, what changes can be made to get you to where you want to be. And if you are interested in the Master Conduit course, I'm going to post the video so you can get a little more information, and definitely reach out to me. Okay, so much love to you guys. Bye.